Most times, like I've heard people say, I'm tired of being single. I want to get married. I don't want to be a single anymore. But you look at their lives and you're wondering, when they get married, are they going to be able to stay in marriage? It's not just about getting married. Marriage is challenging. Marriage is not easy. So as a single person, before you get into marriage, before you get even into a relationship, you need to have a relationship with yourself. That is, you need to learn to accept yourself. Who are you? Do you even know who you are? Ask yourself, who am I? What is my identity? What are my values? Most times we focus on, wanting to get married, but getting married is not a solution in itself. If you get married and you don't know who you are going to mess up that person that you are going to get married to. So the first step is, who are you? Get to know who you are. Have a relationship with yourself, Accept yourself as a person. Love yourself. Some people don't love themselves. You hate everything about you. You start saying, I hate my nose. I hate my what? You just count. If you have to count the things you hate about yourself, there are so many. Some people you don't even know how. You don't know who you are. You don't value yourself. If you don't value yourself, one of the ways of knowing that you don't value yourself is when you fall in anyone's hand. Any man who comes, any woman who comes, you don't have any value. You have low self-esteem. If you value yourself, you respect yourself. You cannot just be swayed around by every wave of the sea. You have dignity. You respect yourself. Most people don't respect themselves. Most people don't value themselves. Most people don't love themselves. Before you fall in love with another person, do you love yourself? Do you value yourself? Because if you don't value yourself, you are not going to value another person. If you don't love yourself, you are not going to love another person. You see? So please, before you start a relationship with someone else, as a single person, begin to ask yourself, who am I? What are things in my life that I need to change? What are the things in my life that, that are not positive? Begin to work in your life. Ask God and say, Lord, can you help me? Lord, prepare me. We focus on saying, Lord, give me a husband. Lord, give me a wife. But we're not praying, Lord, prepare me. You need to be prepared for that person. By the way, you need to take a note that that person that you're going to get is God's son or God's daughter. And so, if you go into marriage with a wrong attitude, with a wrong motive, you are going to be hurting this person who is either God's daughter or God's son. And so, get to know yourself. Love yourself. Self-love is very important. When you love yourself, you are able to love other people as well. If you don't love yourself, people who don't love themselves, they end up hurting others. People who are hurting end up hurting others. And so you need to value yourself. You need to know that you are of great value. And our values don't come from anybody. Friends, singles, if you're listening to me, your value does not come from anyone. Your values come from God. Your values come from the Lord. It is the Lord. It is because you're a child of God. That is where your self-worth is. That is where your value is, because you belong to God. No person can make you valuable. You're already valuable, whether you are married or single.